Hello everyone. In this video, let's talk about tuple data type. So, tuple data type is same as list data type, but there is only one difference between these two data types, that is this tuple is a immutable data type. Tuple is a immutable data type. Coming to list is a mutable data type, right? List is a mutable data type. So, what is the difference between immutable and mutable? Mutable means changeable, we can change, okay. Immutable means non-changeable, we cannot perform any changes, okay. Once an object is created, we cannot perform any changes on that object, okay. Suppose if you are trying to perform any changes on the object, then a new object will be created with those changes. That property is called as immutable, okay. So, immutable is nothing but non-changeable, and mutable means it is changeable, okay. So, tuple is a immutable data type, okay. Tuple is same as list, but the difference between tuple and the list is tuple is a immutable data type, whereas list is a mutable data type, okay. So, tuple is also called as a read-only version of list. Tuple is called as a read-only version of list is tuple, okay. And coming to the notation, how the tuple is represented means we have to use a parenthesis like this, okay. Tuple is represented by using parenthesis. Suppose for example, here my tuple elements are 10, 20, 10, 40 and next hello, okay. Suppose if you print the type of t, so what is the purpose of this type function? This type function is used to print the data type of that element, right. So, if you print the type of t, then the output will be tuple data type, okay. So, tuple is equal to, the notation for tuple is this one, parenthesis brackets, whereas the list notation is square brackets, right. So, for tuple you have to use parenthesis notation, and tuple is the read-only version of list, okay. So, read-only version of list means is it a changeable or non-changeable? It is a non-changeable, okay. So, same as list, I am saying it is the same as list. So, what are the properties of list? We have already seen. The first one is order is important in list. So, in tuple also order is important. So, what is that mean? Order is important means in which order you are taking the elements of the tuple. In the same order, the elements will be stored in the memory, and in the same order the output will be displayed, okay. That means insertion order is preserved, that is the meaning of order is important, okay. Second one, duplicates allowed, right. Here see 10, 10 I have taken 2 times, okay. Suppose if you print the value of t, then the output will be 10, 20, 10, 40, hello. That means in which order you have taken the tuple, in the same order the output will be displayed. So, while displaying here, if you take 2 times the value, again the same value will be displayed 2 times. So, that means duplicates are allowed in the tuple, okay. And next one is heterogeneous data types are allowed. See here all these are int data type, and this one is a string, okay. That means different data types are allowed. Is that okay? Yeah, different, you can take different data types in a tuple. That means heterogeneous data types are allowed in the tuple, just like list, okay. The 3 properties same as in list also we have the same properties, right. Next one is as order is preserved, okay. So, the tuple will have, suppose if you want to access the tuple elements, we can access by using index, right. That means it is a 0th index 1, 2, 3, 4, right? These are the index values. Suppose if you want to access the tuple elements, we can access through these index values. That means if you print t of 0, the output will be 10, right? That is 0th index of the tuple. That means for n number of elements in the tuple, the index will be from 0 to n minus 1, right? T of 0 is nothing but 10. Similarly, this last element, if you want to print, we have to use minus 1 index. So, T of minus 1 is last value, that is hello will be displayed. That means indexing concept is allowed in the tuple, just like list, right? And next one is slicing. So, what is meant by slicing? If you want to access some part of the tuple, suppose if I want to access these 3 elements of the tuple, is that possible to access? Right, it is possible by using slicing method. So, always the slicing method we have to take as a T of 1 colon 4. Okay, if you want to access these 3 elements, you have to take the slicing as 1 is the begin index from which element you want to access that index value, and end minus 1. So, here 3 means you have to take up to 4. Got it? So, T of 1 colon 4. So, the output will be 20, 30, 20, 10 and 40. So, this is the output of that slicing operator. Okay, T of 1 colon 4 means what is that? If here if you are using a colon means it indicates that you have to access some part of the tuple, which is nothing but a slicing. Okay, so here from 1 index value, that means 1th index is 20, right? The element in the 1 index is 20. So, 20, 10 and 40. Here 4 means up to 3 index values you can access. So, 20, 10, 40 is the output of the slicing operation. Got it? That means slicing is allowed in the tuple, just like list, slicing operation is also allowed in the tuple. Got it? And next one is so in list, okay, in list, suppose if you want to add elements into the list, it is possible, right? By using append method, we can add elements into the list. Similarly, if you want to remove the elements from the list, by using remove function, we can remove the elements from the list. So, these two are built-in functions in list operation, which is used to add elements into the list as well as remove the elements from the list, right? So, in the same manner, can we add the elements in the tuple? Can we add the elements in the tuple? Can we remove the elements from the tuple? No, it is not possible, because we are saying read only version of list is tuple. It is as it is an immutable data type. Immutable means non-changeable. So, whatever may be the elements you have taken, those elements should not be changed. Okay, those elements should not be changed. That is the meaning of immutable. So, here insertion and deletion operations, like that means append and remove, such type of built-in methods does not work in tuple. Okay, as it is an immutable data type, insertion, that means adding elements into the tuple and deleting the elements from the tuple is not possible. Okay, that operation is not allowed in tuple as it is an immutable data type. So, the next point is, so consider a tuple like this, T equal to this one. So, T equal to, just I have opened the parenthesis and closed the parenthesis. Okay, suppose if I print the type of T, then what will be the output? The output is, it is a tuple data type, right? It is an empty tuple. It is an empty tuple. So, the output will be, it displays a tuple data type. Okay, as this parenthesis, this is only for tuple strictly. So, the output will be tuple data type, right? Suppose for example, here I am taking T equal to 10. T equal to 10, that means I have inserted one element into the tuple. Got it? Suppose if you print now the type of T, then what will be the output? Is it a tuple now? No. The output will not be tuple. See, generally in mathematics 10 plus 20, okay, we will take this as a 10 plus 20, right. In the same manner here you can also give the notation for 10 like this, 10 plus 20, like this also it is allowed, okay, or otherwise 10 plus 20, this notation is also allowed, okay. So in mathematics if you consider like this, here what does that mean? Here you are performing arithmetic operation between two integer numbers, right. Here also the arithmetic operation between two integer numbers in this notation also, okay. That means for this parenthesis if you allowed like this in mathematics it will consider this number as an integer data type. So similarly here also if you take only one element in the tuple, if you take only one element like this, okay. So the Python virtual machine, the Python interpreter will consider this as an integer data type, not a tuple data type, okay. As the parenthesis, this parenthesis is also allowed for integers in general mathematics notation, okay. This is allowed right for integer representation. So in Python also this notation the Python interpreter will consider that as an integer data type, not a tuple data type. Got it? Suppose if you want to mention to Python virtual machine that it is not an integer, I am going to consider it as a tuple, okay, then there is one notation you have to follow. This is only for single element of a tuple. If you have more than one element, so then the Python virtual machine can understand that it is a tuple data type, but only for single element like this. Here see, it consists of only single element. So if you want to say, if you give this notation, then the Python virtual machine will consider it as an integer data type, not a tuple data type, right. Suppose if you want to say, no, it is not an integer, I want to take it as a tuple data type, then you have to follow the notation like this. After one element you have to give comma, okay. After one element if you give this comma, okay, then the Python interpreter can understand, okay. So this I have to consider it as a tuple data type, not an integer data type, okay. So here if you print if you give the notation like this and if you print the type of t, then the Python virtual machine will consider it as a tuple data type, the output will be tuple in this notation. Consider that as an integer data type, not a tuple data type. Got it? Suppose if you want to mention to Python virtual machine that it is not an integer, I am going to consider it as a tuple, okay, then there is one notation you have to follow. This is only for single element of a tuple. If you have more than one element, so then the Python virtual machine can understand that it is a tuple data type, but only for single element like this. Here see, it consists of only single element. So if you want to say, if you give this notation, then the Python virtual machine will consider it as an integer data type, not a tuple data type, right. Suppose if you want to say, no, it is not an integer, I want to take it as a tuple data type, then you have to follow the notation like this. After one element you have to give comma. Now let us see one sample program on tuple data type. Go to Python idle. So open a new file. Now I am taking tuple elements. Sorry, for tuple we have to use this parenthesis, right. So 10, 20, 30, 10 and hello, okay. So next, now I am printing the type of t, that means the type function will give the data type of the element, okay. Next, I am now printing the t of 0th index element, t of 0th index, Next, now I am printing t of minus 1 index element. T of minus 1. T of minus 1 index element means the last position, last element of the tuple. And next, I am applying a slicing operation on my tuple. So, T of 1 colon 4. 1 colon 4. Next, I am printing my tuple elements. So, print of T. Next, now I just want to check whether I can assign a new value to the zeroth index position. That means I just want to assign T of 0 in the zeroth index element with some new element. Actually, at the T of 0th index element I have 10. I want to replace it with 50. I just want to check whether that is possible in the tuple or not. So these are the operations I want to check. Now save as, give some file name with the .py extension. Okay, so now I want to run my tuple program. See, so here, see, print type of T, that is data type is tuple. Next, T of 0th index element, that is 10, right? Next, T of minus 1 means last position of last element of the tuple, that is hello. Next, T of slicing operation I want to apply from index position 1 to 4 means n minus 1, that is up to 3. 1, 2, 3, 20, 30 and 10. Next, print of T. I just want to print my tuple elements. So all elements have been printed. Next, T of 0. I want to change this 0th index element with a new element. Is that possible in the tuple? No, because a tuple is an immutable data type. That is the only difference between list and tuple. List is a mutable data type. So in the list, this operation is allowed. As it is a mutable, changes are allowed in list. But in tuple, as it is an immutable data type, these changes are not allowed. Once an object is created, these are all objects, right? Tuple objects. Once the objects are created, we can change the objects. Okay. So this assignment is not allowed in the tuple operation. So I got type error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. Okay. So this is the sample program on tuple data type. Okay.